Okay, this is going to be the second part because instead of hitting the pause button, I accidentally hit the off button. So this will be on a two-parter. This is the second half. I lost Crystal. Crystal's a little bit too distracted today. She, if you haven't noticed, is extremely smart, but she got a little bit of a attention deficit problem there. This is a multi-strand chain. Looks like it's got a Figueroa and a couple of different styles of chain, but again, this is something that Tanya and Angie said would be in style. It's pretty well made, doesn't have any kind of jewelry identification on who made it. Here's another really large chain. It is missing. Now this is the exact kind of thing, like large gauge chains that they said would be in for the fall. But it is missing a clasp, so I don't know if I would be worth putting a clasp on it or not, but it is in really good shape. It doesn't have any wear or tarnish, and it's not sticking, so it's probably brass, so that one might be worth putting a clamp on. And this, obviously, sticking. Yep, sticking. And I got another chain here. Faux chain, got a couple of kinks in it, but it looks like that's a kink I can pull out. And you know, you always need those chains to put on. It's not sticking, so possibly plated. Little dirty, needs cleaning up. So that's another video I will do on the different styles of chains. It's always a question on what style is this, but yeah, I'll do a video on that. And next I have, this actually looks like real chain that is got some kind of string weaved through the chain, but it's kind of cute. The pendants on it has a tree of life, which I've seen is kind of popular right now, and just a gold bar and a, now this looks like glass. It doesn't, it's too uniform to be and too pointy. So either somebody took a crystal and polished it down, but it's too clear, so I'm assuming it's glass or crystal. But yeah, it actually does look like it's crystal, but I don't think it's a real quartz stone or anything. But it does look like crystal. It's picking up color in the light, so that's kind of cute. So that I might post, but I might put it on another chain though. It is a nice chain though, but it doesn't have any kind of identification on it either. And then next, this is a little tiny necklace. This looks like maybe a child's necklace. It has the initial, I think F maybe. It looks like an F. So it's kind of cute. It does look like a 14 karat chain though, so nope, it's not marked, but it does look like it is probably a plated chain. It's actually, the hang tag is missing, so it could be. It looks like a real gold chain. And then I have this pendant, and something fell out of it, and there was nothing in the bottom of the jar, so I don't know what went in the middle, but all the rhinestones are there, so if I have something to fit in it, if not, I'll use the rhinestones or put it in a crafter's lot, because you know you always need rhinestones, and this has got different sizes in it, so that'll be good to use for that. Then a stick pin, and I'm not sure what that is. It's supposed to signify, like, it's got a ship in there, I don't know, and that almost looks like the antenna on a cruise ship, so I don't know if that's from a cruise ship. There is a ship in the middle, so I think that's from some cruise ship. And then very last, well, two more actually. Oh, these look like, okay, a couple more ball earrings, the other metal and a silver and a gold. For a minute they were curved. I thought they were belly button, but they're just bent up. And then last I have this pendant, this on a leather cord. It's a fairly decent leather cord. It's got a hook on it, but it's a pretty old hook. It actually says something on that hook. Let me see what it says. Nope, actually I thought it had a mark there. It's just a scratch. But it does look a little worn, so if that won't clean off, it'll go in a crafter's lot, but it does have some nice pink rhinestones and some enameling. So that wasn't too bad of a jar. I am really surprised they let this gold chain. I mean, this is a fairly heavy chain, and the writing on it was really hard to read, but I'll test it and make sure. But it does say 12 karat, so I think, and it looks like it might say Italian, but I think this just got past them because it was, the writing was kind of inside the spring clasp where you couldn't really see it. But that's a good score. That pays for pretty much everything I've bought since I've been here, kind of. But anyways, there you go. So this might be the last video I do. I'm going home on the 29th. We may do one more. I did post a video earlier, just a couple of minute video on my tattoo, and as soon as that heals, I'll give you a good picture of it. But right now it's kind of red and sore, so it's the watercolor technique, so a lot of the green sort of looks like brown right now because of the irritation. But when that heals, I will give y'all a picture. I'll put a picture right up there in the corner. But thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell button, all that good stuff. And if you see anything you like, just send me a message. I'll put a link to my email, and a lot of my stuff right now is listed on Etsy, but when I get home, I will start listing stuff on my eBay and Poshmark accounts. So I will see you on the next video, everybody. Good night, jewelry lovers.